Here we go. Okay, so tonight's topic is, what do you believe you deserve? I had to look it up. I forgot to write it on these notes over here. What do you believe you deserve? You know, it's a Mary Kay New Year. Happy New Year. I love the Mary Kay New Year, and I want to be doing more, achieving more, helping others get more than I ever have before. And I was in a training this week, and it was so brilliant that I wanted to bring it to you guys while it was fresh on my mind, and talk a little bit about self-esteem versus self-confidence, because we're only going to go ever as far as we believe we deserve to go. And if we want to have more, get more, achieve more, do more, be more, help more, be there for more of the people, then we have to raise that deserve level to a new height, to a new place. And the difference between self-esteem and self-confidence, we've been talking about in our book club, but it's something that's so important. And I didn't realize how vital it was until I started doing this training. And I've watched the journey in my Mary Kay career. I mean, everybody that's in the gallery here at the meeting, haven't you noticed that you're much more confident now than when you came in? My senior director, my original senior director's name was Audrey Barnes, and she used to say, you know, I couldn't even order pizza when they first started doing pizza on the phone. I couldn't do it. I didn't have enough confidence. And she said I couldn't even lead silent prayer, and we'd all laugh because it was just funny the way she said it. But you know, that self-confidence that she built in going through the process helped her become the woman that she was. My senior sales director, after Audrey retired, was Betty Boone. And Betty, actually, her story in Mary Kay was she came in with tons of confidence, absolute tons of confidence, tons of self-esteem. And she just got to work. She started having parties, and it took her sister like 10 years to recruit her. Her sister is my current senior sales director, and she's 92 and amazing. And so Betty, when she came in, she said, well, I don't need to learn all that stuff. I'm just going to go hold some parties. You know, I've watched my sister do it. I think I can do it better than she did. So she went in on sister energy. So I can do it better than her. She had that, you know, that sister, they butted heads a lot, and they were a lot of fun to travel with, but they were competitive. And she's like, if Pat can do it, I can do it. I don't need to go to all that training. So she went and did all these parties, and they called her and said, you've earned a pink Cadillac. And she'd never even read the agreement and the beauty consultant training. And back then we didn't have InTouch. We had like a manual that you read. She said, well, shoot, I ought to go read this sucker if they're going to bring me a Cadillac. She just got to work. She got out there because she was confident. Did she have skills? No. Did she have confidence? Yes. Did she love what she was doing and just share it with everybody with a heart full of joy? Yes. Did she share her self-esteem and her belief in this product and in herself with other people? Yes. That's how she did it. And she did it with a very small team because everybody was working and holding parties. And so what we need to know is that self-esteem and self-confidence can take you a really, really long way. My original senior sales director, who couldn't lead silent prayer, had her pink Cadillac come to her, and she also didn't read the manual. She said, you know what, we're doing so good, we ought to pull this manual out and see what we're missing. And they started reading it. She's like, shoot, we're already doing all this, let's just keep going and doing what we're doing, girls. So self-confidence can take you a long way. All right, so the difference between them: self-esteem, this is where you want to grab your pen if you haven't started taking notes yet. Self-esteem are your feelings of being loved, cared about by your parents, your children, your husband, your colleagues. It's the feelings of love and belonging that you have from the circles of influence around you. And that's your self-esteem is built by those feelings of love and acceptance and care. Self-confidence is only built through doing things. So breaking through discomfort, to do scary things, to grow, and owning what you do. So self-confidence is action-based. self-esteem is feelings and love based. And so we can build our self-confidence by doing things. The only way to get through fear is to tackle what you're afraid of and do it. And Mary Kay used to tell us, you know, a new consultant can get out there and hold 5 parties with only having, you know, observed 2, and she'll go do it and sell $1,000 because she's confident. It's not because she has, you know, the skills. It's because she's confident. As you have those successes, your confidence grows even more, and you gain the skills along the way. So, what I want you guys to realize is that growing into becoming better into both of these areas is our job. That's our job. Our job is not only to grow more confidence ourselves, but to help other women feel more confident. Our job isn't only to learn how to reject the negative that's in our life so that we can feel more loved, and how to not just to reject that, but to process it in a healthy manner. It is our job to process rejection healthfully and to not take it personally. It is a skill we must master, because if we don't, it will hurt our self-esteem and our sense of love and belonging. But it's a learned skill. Isn't that a wonderful thing? That is a skill to learn how to take that rejection. And so really quickly here, while we're in the gallery, I'm not going to have everyone share now. We'll turn off the recording before we do that. But I want you to write down what you feel confident about. Just write it down. I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Something that you just feel really confident about in your business. And then I also want you to write something for your self-esteem that you feel really good just about yourself. It doesn't have to be business related, but something that you really feel good about yourself. One thing you feel really good about. And it would be, I am something. I am whatever. That makes you feel good about yourself. And so we're going to go and do our workshop now. That's all I'm going to put on the video here, because we do want everybody at our meetings. When you're not able to be here, you do miss out on some of this. And so I'm going to coach everybody through the process now. But hopefully this will help you to start looking at those places and those things and those spaces where more can happen for you.